નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. Adarsh Education Society welcomes you all here. Dear student friends, let's move ahead. Up till now, we have completed that two persons met at night near about 10, and one person was exact in front of the hardware store in a leaning condition. Another one was a policeman, and they were having conversation that what was the condition just before 20 years ago. Brandy restaurant was there, and he took his food with his best chum. The word you will keep it in your mind, chum, a friend. Just before 20 years ago, and they decided to meet after 20 years whatsoever. The time and condition may be in front of them. They will manage to be there at the time, at the right time, at the right date, at the right place. Up till now, we have completed, and that fellow who was from the west told that he will wait for his friend up to 30 minutes. Up to this extent, we have completed in our story. What's there? This is the recap of the story. What's there in the story that we'll come to know later on in this portion. What's there? Let's move ahead with the same one. There was now a fine cold drizzle falling. Up till now, only a cyclonic wind was there, and now there is a drizzling of the rainfall. Slow rainfall is there. The word is used there for the drizzling falling over there. And the mind had risen from the uncertain puffs into a steady blow. Up till now, puff is equal to air, nothing else. Puff is uncertain puffs. Sometimes it comes, blows the wind, and then it rests. But now it was converted into a steady blow. Constant blowing wind is started now. With that, drizzling of the rain is also started. This indicates that all these things together indicates that the total atmosphere is becoming little bit unfavorable for the human life. The few pedestrians means those who are walking on the footpath, those who are walking on the road, pedestrians in the neighborhood hurried dismally and silently along with cart collars turned high and pocket hands. Those who were on the roads, walking on the roads, on the footpath, and they were about to reach very near to their house from the neighbor surroundings only, hurried, moved ahead little bit speedily, dismally and silently, speedily, in a depression of their mind. Why is it so? Because the atmosphere is going worse and worse. Along with the cart collars turned high, this is for their protection, because drizzling is there, constant steady blow of the wind is also there. And what they did, they pocket their hands in so that they can get protection against the chill wind and winter. In the door of the hardware store, the man who had come thousands of miles to fill an appointment with the friend of his youth. Because why is it told youth? Because this was at that time he was of 20 years, and after 20 years means now he is of 40. Smoked his cigar and waited for his friend. Smoked his cigar. He lightened his cigar in front of the police, and police moved away. Now he is standing there smoking with his cigar and waited for his friend. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes already passed, and here you see picture is given. A store is there, hardware store. Against hardware store, he is in a leaning condition. He means the visitor who is from the west, he is in a leaning condition, and in front of him police officer is also here. This picture you will see, it's from your text only. And then afterwards, what happened? After 20 minutes, what happened? He waited there, and then tall man in a long overcoat was in front of him. At the time, another man, a tall man, came there. How he was? He was with a long overcoat. with collar turned up. Why is it so? Because of the weather. And his ear to his ears, hurried across from the opposite side to the street. He was from the opposite side, and he came towards the man who was leaning in front of the hardware store. He came directly to the waiting man, directly without any hesitation. He came there and he started talking. He asked doubtfully to the man. The man means who was waiting. Hey, is this you, Bob? From here, first time we come to know that the man who is standing over there, his name is Bob. In this way, we are having two different characters. One is Jimmy Wells and another one is Bob. Bob, who was from the West End waiting for his friend, and Jimmy Wells means for whom he was waiting over there. The person came directly to him and doubtfully he asked him directly, hey, is that you, Bob? The man cried, who is in the door of the hardware store, hey, is that you, Jimmy Wells? This is the mutual conversation in between Jimmy Wells and Bob. Here what we feel here from this two conversation like this, but कहानी में भी थोड़ा twist होना चाहिए. From here only twist starts and you will feel it till the end. What's there? Bless my heart, exclaimed the new arrival. New arrival means a long man who was with the overcoat. He told, hey, bless my heart, why is it so? Due to one reason, and that reason was, I was certain I would find you here if you were still in existence. What he told that, what he thought that. Bless my heart, exclaimed the new arrival, grasping what the other's hand with his own. Grasping means taking. They shook their hands. It's Bob, sure as fate it is. I sure that you are Bob only. I was certain I would find you. I would find you means I'll meet you. I would find you means I'll meet you here if the existence, your existence is here on this earth. If you are alive on this earth, naturally I'll come and I'll meet you. That I was having trust on myself. Well, 20 years is a long time, but whatsoever, friendship is longer than the 20 years. The old restaurants has gone now. Here it's a hardware store. Okay, no problem. Bob, I wish I had lasted for here a long time. So we could have had this sentence structure. You will keep it in your mind. We could have had another dinner there, but the thing is what? Restaurant is already vanished out. I wish it had lasted, so we could have had another dinner over here. How has the West treated you, old man? How the West treated you? Treated you means how you have earned your fate, your luck, your destiny over there, whether you are in a right condition or not. In that way, in spoken English, when you are asking about the condition of a person, you should use this phrase in this way. And what he told, it has given me everything. Who was from the West? Bob. He told that it has given me everything. What I asked it for money, okay, prestige, everything. You have changed lots, Jimmy. I never thought you were so tall, by 2 or 3 inches, yeah. When we were together, when you were of 18 years, I was of 20 years. At the time, you were not having height, but now you are with enough height. Oh yeah, I grew a bit after I was 20. You see, here is he is telling a lie. This you will come to know later on. But he is telling a lie. Oh, I grew a bit. I grew a bit means my height increased when I was of 20 years old. Doing well in the New York, Jimmy. He told, moderately, moderately, not bad, not good. Moderate handwriting is required. So many times I told you, moderate handwriting means not big, not small. That's not as moderately. I have a position in one of the city departments. Come on, yeah, Bob. We will go around to a place I know of and have a good long talk about the old times. What you have done during this 20 years and what I have done during this 10, 20 years. That we will talk during this long way. We will walk together, we will talk together. We will walk together, we will talk together. The thing is what? The two men started up the street. Two men started up. Started up means what? Started up means they started walking together. Started up walking together. When we are used to meet our friends at that time, how we are used to walk like that, keeping arm in arm. They both were walking, they both were going, and they both were talking. Walking and talking, talking and walking. One is egoism enlarged by success. Egoism. When we have a feeling that I am only correct, others are wrong, this is ego. Bob was with egoism, and he spoke everything about him, enlarged in detail for his success, by his success. And that was the beginning to outline the history of his career. He gave his account of 20 years, how he made his fate, how he made his history, and how he made his life during this 20 years that he made for his career. The other, submerged in his overcoat, listened with the interest. Another one, who was a tall man, submerged his overcoat, listened with interest what Bob was speaking about his gain, about his career, about his fate, what he has made from the West. We'll keep our lecture up to this extent. What happened at last, that we'll come to know in next lecture. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.